of the Antichrist. We're not saying that the leader that is presented here is the Antichrist, but you know, the normal person or the normal Christian seeing that happen, we just take it normal. But when you understand the time, you'll know what's the significance behind all of what is happening. So understanding the time is to be able to understand what is happening so we can appropriately behave in the right manner and be in a state of alertness, alarm, and awareness.
Excellent. Also, I know we're going to be taking some questions from the audience, and make sure you have your questions. We're going to give you time to ask questions to these men of God. All right. To the viewers across the world, for those of you who are watching, I just want to reiterate that we are in our Prophetic Summit. And the reason for this is to let the nations know of the times and what is happening, the different events and the prophecies. And Harvest Army has put many prophecies on the website. And you can go there, log on to harvestarmy.org, and you can see hundreds of prophecies that's been there, been on the website from years past, and have come to pass. So we're not just here randomly or just here to say a few things, but we want you to know that we've been prophesying from here for many years, and we want the world to know that you have to be alert as believers, and you got to pay attention to what is happening, because it can be very much detrimental to your well-being. And so we just thank these great men and women of God that we are here, and the people can share and understand more what is happening. And we're going to go into a few more questions, and then we're going to give the audience time to ask your question. So get ready to ask your question. All right, now to elaborate more on the number 9, because it seems like it has a very much a significant time in this era. I said, what event can point to as a fulfillment of the revelation of the number 9? I definitely want to start off with Reverend Reed. Could you kind of elaborate on that part? It says, what event you can point to as a fulfillment of the revelation of the number 9?
Well, since the revelation of the number 9 has been given, there has been many events that shows the significance of that revelation. And not only events that occurred after, but it had even opened our eyes to events that took place previously. The revelation of the number 9, or the 9th hour, that revelation is concerning a season of time, not particularly one set hour or a day, but a season of time. And the number 9 represents finality. It's a number of judgment. And so even staying right in the 21st century, one of the things that I found significant is that previous events that have happened in the past have not shown forth this number. So such as World War I, World War II, the Great Depression of 1929, has not shown forth any relation with the number 9. But as you come into the 21st century, which you're in right now, and as many people are aware of the attacks on September 11th, the September 11th attack, which took place in Manhattan, of course, occurred in the 9th month, September. It occurred a few minutes. The first airplane crashed into the tower a few minutes before 9, and the second a few minutes after 9. Not only that, it took place in Manhattan, which, if you count the letters of the city, it is 9 letters. Also, the word terrorism is 9 letters. So as we come into the 21st century, you begin to see many unfolding of this revelation. And even more recently, last year, 2008, in September, there was a major crash, economic crash in the United States. The stocks went down dramatically, and it happened in September, which was the 9th month. Now, previous to that event, in September, there was a warning shot, actually, because there was a stock market crash that took place in China previously to that in 2008, and in that stock market crash, it went down by 9%. Another significant thing that we are aware of right now is our new president of the United States, President Barack Obama, which, as we all know, is the first black president in the United States, the most powerful country in the world. And when he began to do his campaigns, his promise was that it would be a season of change. Now, if you add up the letters of the name of Barack Obama, Barack Hussein Obama, you count all the letters, you see that it is 18 letters. And 1 plus 8 is equal to 9. 18 is divisible by 9. So there again, you see the significance of the number 9. And why is it significant to point out even Barack Obama is because it's not just that he's just another president, but he's the first black president to come into office in the United States. So for his name to add up to 18, which is divided by 9, is another significance of the 9-hour revelation, and I'll allow the others to add more.
Yes, if any one of the others want to elaborate on that last question.
As it relates to the number 9 and the events that, signifies or confirms, the validity of, the number 9 that the Lord had given to the man of God. We saw the revelation was given in July 24th, 2004. And when God gives a revelation, he is a God who will not, go back on what he gives. He will confirm it. He will allow something to happen to let you know that he's the one that is speaking. The revelation was given July 24, 2004. December 26, 2009, we heard of the earthquake in the ocean, the tsunami. It was a historical preparation. It hit several countries. We saw that it hit the main country by far, Indonesia, estimated at over 230,000 dead. We saw Indonesia, 9 letters, maximum death. This earthquake measured 9 on the Richter scale. It happened in South Asia, 9 letters. In Banda Aceh, 9 letter was the first place of impact. The tsunami took place at 9 a.m. when it struck land. And the date was December 26. December 26 is exactly 117 days after the September 1, 2004. 1 plus 1 plus 7 equals 9. So we see as God gives the revelation, there are events, that confirm that this revelation is, it came from God. And we see that, it is a time of judgment and things that are happening around the world.
Yes, Reverend Evans, you can also elaborate on that.
In terms of the significance of the 9, as Reverend Reed was mentioning concerning Barack Hussein Obama, I just want to add some things to it. As you know, he gave his acceptance or nomination speech was actually 45 years to the date that Martin Luther gave his dream speech. And in the Bible, God normally used kings as a time marker for when he's doing things. Kings normally represent like the time that we are in or the age that we are in. And what is significance with the number 9 in connection with Barack Hussein Obama, as you heard that when God gave this revelation, July 24, 2004, but also there was a prophecy given on September 27, 2005. And I just want to read it from the 9th hour book, page 164. He said September 27, 2005, and as you know, September is 9 letters, 27, 2 plus 7 equals 9. He said new pages are being turned on the earth. A new chapter is about to unfold on the earth. What is unknown will not prevent the dramatic changes. They will be rapid and will have the drama of a new season or a sub-dispensation. One of the meaning of 9 is countdown to the showdown between good and evil. And you can know that this 9 is not just the church coming up with something, even Hollywood